Alright, hi everyone, this is Karn from Fnatic MSI speaking, and you are of course watching Theater of Counter-Strike episode number 3. In the first episode we saw myself reviewing, analyzing one of the submitters demo. In the second episode, which you can probably find under this channel you're watching right now, I was playing CT Nuke, covering a lot of how to hold down main/yard, and being kind of a backup player towards the ramp. And if you missed those episodes, as I said, you can check them out again. Today we have a new lesson in front of us. Lesson, I don't know, but hopefully gonna give you, whichever skill you are finding yourself under, some kind of advices, some kind of ideas how professional players play on those certain situation, positions, you name it. Yeah, the goal for this series, of course, to increase the skill of Counter-Strike for everyone, and getting up a kind of a discussion how to play the game. I'm not saying I'm right all the time, I'm not wrong all the time either, but hopefully we can find some kind of middle way here, and I hope you're gonna enjoy the show. And as you can see on the splash you're watching right now, you can send me questions, tocs@fnatic.com, and I will probably answer it straight away to you through email, or I will answer them to everybody here in this show. That's going to be in the next episode, of course. And of course, a little bit down you can see my Facebook site. Please check that out. You will see all my latest show, along with updates from tournaments, picture, whatsoever, of my life as a professional gamer in Fnatic MSI. That's about it. The demo we're going to watch today is me playing again, of course, against SK Gaming. The game is from 2010 in the Intellect Remasters finals. In the I believe it's from the relegation stage. It's been many battles since, but this should be in the relegation stage. It's a best of 3 relegation game, of course, where the winner proceeds to the semifinals. And CT Train is the side today. I know I already analyzed a couple of CT sides, but I think that's the most interesting thing I can do right now. CT's, if you can master the CT side of the game, you're probably gonna feel much more comfortable playing T as well. So we start with CT. Maybe next week or whenever it happens, we're gonna see me playing a T side demo. Anyway, I'm gonna kick it off here. And we're going straight to the pistol round. Didn't see the knife round, that probably was a couple seconds before this, but whatever. Starting CT Train. I hate to say that maps are imbalanced, but Train is probably the most imbalanced map we have today. Over the 10 years I played the game, we haven't really found out any successful way to play Terrorist yet. You probably want to have at least 12-13 rounds here at CT. It's gonna be interesting to see if we manage to do this at this point. It's been a good year since this game took place, so not really sure how the outcome was, except that we won it. Taking some standard defensive position. Mostly today you see more aggressive position than this in the inner bomb site. Probably getting some information there down. Getting the early frag, then frag, but the bomb is already planted. Not the best duel for myself. Getting a bit team kill from Threat here in the back. I knew that Robin was a bit hurt from before, from the previous one, but still he managed to get 2 kills off from us there and leaving Threat with a very fade to black now, of course, but 11 HP. I guess we will not take this round down. No, we won't. What I could have done different there was to not try to follow the second guy I tried to kill that much. I just like played more passively, getting some more sneak shots with my USB because it's so favored in the long distance duels. Instead I was kind of happy getting the first headshot there on Alan, trying to get another kill, but I don't know how the rest of my team played it there, but I could definitely done a bit better there. Obviously the bomb got planted for them, but still a kind of favorite position being 5 on 4. Just have to retake that map, that site, sorry. And of course CT, you cannot really do anything with Deagle, so we're gonna see us with the USBs. Hopefully getting a couple of frags or two. Taking down Alan again with my USB. Not really helping us to win the round, but as I said, a couple of frags is important. 300 and of course killing them off and getting rid of like 4k from each player. Let's say if they have a AK, then that's the case. Many teams will buy in this situation, but I guess we actually won the first map. We're feeling very comfortable in this series against SK Gaming, and we decided to play it very safe here, going for a second eco. Giving away another round, of course, 3-0, if nothing, if not a miracle happens here. But as I said, if you feel comfortable at CT, you can probably do the double eco and claim as many rounds after that when the real gun rounds begins. Since we have some insight that they might go alley, stacking 5 people here, as you can see on the radar. Wally decided to alone go out and take us down main. I'm gonna do a fast forward here. It's next round. We're going into the first weapon round, people. As you can see, saving a bit of my money. 600 is the money I have received through the kills I've got so far in the game, and that can be they can be really important to have later on in the stage. Putting the normal smokes up, along with the flashbangs, leaving one of my teammates on the higher position. Unfortunately, we're down 4-5 already. We didn't start so well this CT side. Still, it's kind of hard if they don't capitalize on the entry frag early on here. I might think that we can go and win this round. Because waiting a long while on train, you have to commit eventually, and then it's very easy for the CT to predict where you're coming. And I'm getting some information here. Seems to be false. Rotating back in the connection. Sam with 2 frags. Yeah, here we see they are having 40 seconds left. They need to approach the bomb train in order to plant them. They're getting a bit stressed from the situation, have to expose themselves towards many angles, and this is something I realized when I kill off Walla, their main sniper. We're getting our first round. Pretty comfortable, even that we had the entry frag against us. Seems to be a bit confusing here who would drop or not, but I'm saving my money, having the good spawn, the best spawn, not the best spawn, but one of the best spawns, I believe, to the high holes. Seems like 1 year ago we decided to play 2 calls in the inner bomb site. Together with Fred, the current player back then. That means that 3 players we have on yard, probably 1 AWP, 2 calls, have a really hard time against rushes, so I think these days we probably see more 4 people in A, more than 2 people in B. But yeah, that's how we tried to play it back then, and I mean the game have evolved since, and the game is continuously evolving. You have to adapt throughout the year. I mean, even the beginning of the year, tactics can be very different to the end of the year. So. Since we got some we got some eco frags early on, we probably can understand that SK gonna be on the eco round now after 2 defeats. Somehow I'm very kind today and giving all the eco frags to threats. Save 2. Not the nicest spray I have done, but nevertheless, shooting against Glocks is kinda easy. We're losing 1 rifle, however, that's kinda stupid to do. For spamming that we should get 12-3. Still possible, of course. Now I got the second best spawn, well, kinda the best spawn, of course, to go aggressive, but still we stay a very static play here. CT, once again. With 2 calls inner. Me being the low guy right now. Getting a heavy explosion on my feet and decided to give it back. Not sure if the one I gave back, gave anything though. this is kind of a cool setup you can do. Speaking about the 4 people defending A once more, if I'm standing next to my guy at the high halls, and he gets killed, they will never ever expect me to be there. But it's a kind of a gamble situation, because if they're gonna attack yard, we have a really long route to take in terms of rotation. Probably a lot of information going on in our voice com right now. I'm telling them it's gonna be yard. Still, I'm trying to stay in the white holes, in case they are attacking B hole later on. There's 2 SK players left. We know that one is in the main. Where's the other one? Probably Ali. So I can spot him there. And I know here that the last guy was in main. And the natural way he's gonna go is Ali, of course. We could actually have played that a bit differently. We had 12 seconds left on the clock. A lot of money in our bank, knowing that we already won that round. We could probably have let him try to save. We should have like spot him going out alley, but then we should like delay to kill him, because if you kill him after the round is over, he's not gonna get any losing bonus, or of course not keeping his rifle to the next round. But still a round to us again, 4-3 I believe it is now. Forcing SK to yet another E-probe. And SK is finding himself in a kind of frustrating situation now, winning the pistol round, getting some momentum from that, but cannot really break through our Colts, as we are playing really strongly now. I mean, normally it's AWP that kind of wins the game for CT, but as I say, we kind of play a cheap Colt-based game here, and it really pays off, because already at 16k, which is of course the maximum amount of money you can have as both CTT, of course. Seems like SK find the key they needed to open up the yard. Finding myself in a 1-on-4-5 situation, killing off the sniper. The last thing I do in that round after I get killed, I see if they picked up AWP or not, so I'm probably informing my guys that. As you can see, a lot of team chat going on. We're probably sitting on the stage, a lot of noise around, and it's sometimes easy to write to each other. Not only how much money you have, but also some kind of advice as what you should do, and sometimes some whine what just happened. But mostly we try to keep a positive spirit among the team. Yeah, they got 1 weapon round so far, 4 rounds to SK, I believe 6 to Fnatic. And as you can see now, I'm playing with a nade in my hand. Grenade, I think is the heavy explosive. I was talking too much, I didn't really notice. That means, of course, if I'm not stupid, I got one guy, as you can see on the radar, defending low. So as soon as he got action, I'm gonna throw my grenade here to maximize the amount of damage we're gonna do on him. Seems to be working kinda good, but some miscommunication still. I think I didn't expect Robin to be that far, that close to me in the halls, and I think I'm actually writing that right now, that I misunderstood the situation. 2-on-2 situation. Fade to black is gone, and we can see what's going on here. Oh, I actually saw him. He was in the low there. Yeah. Wall against DSM. DSM with the final bullet wins the. Yeah, it's actually only the 6th round for us, so 6-4. Bomb planted, which means more money from SK, and considering the fact they won the previous round before that, with four guys remaining, we're gonna see another weapon round now, and that's something we really know. It's actually a lot about counting how many enemies is left, even when they're winning the rounds. So. Seeing the first guy going in the quad, Robin, of course kills him off, along with the spray for me. Probably me getting the assist here. I would probably not play this way if I knew they're gonna have an AWP, but I knew approximately that they wouldn't have a afforded sniper rifle here, so I play kind of aggressive with my Colt, even that they could potentially have AWP and that would kill me off. Having some train movement is really important. 3-on-1 situation. We know exactly where he is, so it's just a matter of waiting here. You see here that I had the decision to take up AK. That is something probably I will do right now. Since teams try to play a bit more one guy in the inner bomb site, and I think AK is favorable at that point. It gives you, if you headshot someone, you will kill him straight away, and also the terrorist might think that you are a teammate if you're starting to spray. Of course, cold silence is really hard to detect. Oh, really caught SK off guard there. Catching SK off guard, of course. I was talking about something else. We're gonna take a bit of a look at that again and how I play that. Smoke is still from the demo, don't worry about that. Even the bullets. So what we see here is my teammate dies early on. He's probably tells me that they're rushing. They probably will not hear me there. I was trying to kill as many as I can with the spray, getting 3 guys down, exposing the bomb, waiting for the rotation from my teammate, and this is probably another round victory for us. To be fair, looking back to this now, I believe they would have heard me on the ladder, but somehow they didn't. I'm getting the 4 kill. Probably very excited to get the 5 kill, and Ace didn't do so, but still, nice job for myself. Nice. And after a couple of round losses, we're gonna know the SK is low on cash, especially without the bomb planted. And as you've seen, I think each and every weapon round we kind of played it the same. 2 guys inner, 3 guys outer, and no snipers whatsoever. Got the Deagles on yard, a lot of smoke in the link, connection. Now I got the perfect spawn to rush high, and I'll write that to Brett, my teammate. And we really needed 2 last rounds now to not get their momentum up prior to team change. And with this spawn, I'm probably telling my teammate that I can hold this bomb site myself. Not doing that so well. Getting some early damage done on myself. 36 HP. And this time we decided to do the rotation early, even in a 5-on-5 situation. And that can be really useful if the guys on the yard play the tower position, because they can stay there for so long without being exposed. Seems to be a fake. Yep. And we know that's kind of early. You see, I'm already there, even that I already rotated to the outer bomb site. And now we got 2 guys defending B, the inner bomb site. And we probably know at this stage exactly where the 2 remaining SK players are. And what you do then is that you put 2 guys in each bomb site. And what you're risking with that is probably at the worst case scenario, you're gonna have a 2-on-1 situation with the bomb planted. In your favor, of course. When we're reaching like 12-50 seconds, we realize they're gonna save. I'm not sure if we did the right decision here. We're probably a bit shaky that they will win the round. But the better thing we could have done here is to attack them. It's only 1 round left, and we got 14k. Each of us, so it's no way we will be forced to an eco even if we lost the game, and we can just put 1 guy in our spawn and the rest will hunt them. Still we don't, so it was kind of a mistake from Fnatic. playing the not crossfire, but we're playing a kind of a compact defense towards B, sitting together. A flashbang from SK would really be pain in the ass, so to speak, for us now. And this is something you just do for like 10-15 seconds early on, because that's kind of time the time they might do a pop-up round, like jumping down in the low holes or something. Try to do kind of an early peak. On planet 2-on-2 situation, we decide to rotate together. It's a safe way, because then we're gonna force it to a 1-on-1 situation at least, hopefully. And I'm a bit blind for a second here. Nice. We forced it to 1-on-1 situation, and I won that round. And actually, I'm gonna speak a bit about how I reacted and acted in that 1-on-1, or actually 2-on-1, for just a few seconds. So I'm killing the first one, and I'm starting to defuse the bomb without kind of moving away from it, even that I dropped the def from the beginning. And I do that because as soon as I kill a guy, I know even with Fade to Black, I know he's gonna see for at least 1 or 2 seconds. And if I just starting to defuse the bomb and then starting to aim for the last SK player, he will inform his teammate that I didn't continue with defusing the bomb. And the next thing that happened when I'm defusing the next time is that I get some damage from the spam Robban is shooting through the wall. And that kind of then I know he knows that I'm on the bomb spot, and I have to drop the def, knowing he will attack us. He does a successful spam, and that spam is towards the guy he's defusing, which is me in that case. And when I'm getting the hit points down on me, I need to kind of stop defusing and starting to aim for him instead. And I'm doing that successfully. That's about it. Not sure how the score ended up. Was it 11-4? It should be 11-4, yeah. So kind of safe side without the pistol round, of course. We let away 1 weapon round doing the double eco SCT after losing the pistol round, and finding ourselves at 11 rounds after some nice team play, I'd say. Playing 5 Colts throughout the game, having a lot of money throughout the game, and just doing a great job defending CT on Train. These days we probably see a lot more AWP based games, but somehow this Colt based games seem to pay off, at least 2010. As always, I'm gonna do a bit of a recap how I think that you should hold down my bomb site in this case, which is the inner one. I need to get my config up here. There we go. Getting the commands down. So, being the Train inner bomb site guy, you probably are alone. Mostly these days you are. Back then, I wasn't. We were actually 2 Colts. But I'm gonna speak more about how it looks today and how it actually should look, because I think Yard, the outer bomb site, is the most difficult bomb site compared to the 2, because the rotation is fairly easy towards the inner bomb site. You know that the guys, the terrorist guys, I'm not sure why I say guys too much, but we know that the terrorists will, in the most situations, plant a bomb there. And they have kind of a few amount of decisions that can make. They can go like here as terrorists, they can move up here, but it's a completely different story. It's a completely different story on the outer bomb site, where they can do so many different plants and put yourself in a kind of weak situation where you have no idea whatsoever where they are. When you're starting to defuse here as CT, you know they might be there, they might be here, depending on the information you have, of course, on your hands. But that's kind of the normal way the round proceeds. But yeah, I was about to talk a bit how you will hold this down as a single defender. Depending which spawns you have, which spawn series you have. You're having the best spawns high. You could indeed go here. You run here. You have to look out for the early flash. And you can play it kind of safe here. But remember people that one headshot from the AKs will kill you. One headshot from your Colt will not kill the terrorist. So it's more of a scout positioning here. It's nothing you can expect. I mean, players are too good today with AK, so it's not a lot you can do with your Colt from this given situation if you are not having the best day of your life or whatsoever. So it's just a scout positioning, and when you cannot stay here anymore, you will probably call for rotation and find alternative ways of defending it. Let's say you don't have the best positioning towards high. You can do the low opening, which is a smoke, and eventually heavy explosive in case they are making any noise. And then you can kind of be on the ladder throughout the round. They might boost over your peak, but that's gonna be kind of obvious. It's gonna be a noise when they jump over, and it's gonna be a lot of sprays, AK spams. The terrorist is gonna try to pull off in order to hide their boost over your peak, because this is kind of the standard position today, where people try to hold down an inner bomb site by themselves. So what you do is just to run off here in case something happens, and try to call for rotation and try to get one or two guys off before they attack you. Talking about rotation being the inner guy, depending on which situation that occurs, there are not many ways, but of course it's two ways. Either you go back through the CT base or the connection, or you go behind them. But it really depends what's happening on the yard. If you know they're gonna go, if you know they're attacking alley successfully, I reckon the best way to back up is through CT base or connection. You should not try to go up here and expect you're gonna have an amazing Colt and killing them off at such a huge distance. Instead, you should just try to go the pop way when you are aggressive in the low, and you know they are doing a kind of normal yard split, with a lot of people in main and a lot of people in the pop, in the ladder room. Because then you can really run kind of far here, and then you're starting to sneak around and just trying to get the kills from behind. And what me and Fred did a couple of times here, if you watch the whole episode here, we kind of had two guys sneaking from behind, and as soon as the first guy hit the ladder, he started to run. Meanwhile, me in this case was just like moving it slow without making any noise, because that means the first guy might possibly get one kill, then he is exposed. Me being the second guy, whoops, what happened there? Me being the second guy, they will never expect me to be here after him. So it's kind of a way to bait with your teammates, and something the professional teams really do in order to deceive your enemies. What more to say? Yeah, there are some cool positioning, of course, you can take aggressively with help from the smoke grenade. And as a smoke grenade lasts for around 22-21 seconds, you can probably call for an early smoke from your teammates. And I'm not sure if you're gonna put it off today, but it's kind of easy to just throw it there before you go out in the yard, and that means you can save your smoke grenade and you can have it for later on the round, which means you can be more aggressive throughout the round instead of just the early 20 seconds something. I didn't really throw it as perfect you can, but you can probably get it up here somewhere, and that means you can like sneak up to some cool positioning here. Once again, the right angle positionings are amazing, because it means that your head are hidden. The only way they can see your head is through the box. They cannot see through the box unless they have wall hack, but they can shoot you through the box, which means kind of 50% less damage done. Let's say this was a left position box. This would be another story. Your head would be exposed. But yeah, together with the smoke, this is a kind of amazing position. Save the thought that they might do a flashbang here and push, but then you can kind of hide. They will not. Some teams will rush upon the flash. Some teams will just like starting to walk cautiously towards the high and waiting for a smoke attack. So you can probably stay here a bit and be together with your teammates from the low halls. Your rotation can kind of pretend he is you, so to speak. He can pretend he's the only one holding down the inner bomb site, so you can stay there a bit. Besides this, you can do some early damage with your grenades, with that grenade. You can hear them early, you can spam them through this wall. As soon as they go to pop the ladder room again. And they will get damage. It's kind of effective thing you can do on the rushes. You're gonna hit them in this area. And as you know, many people are in this area, aiming through, being in transport of course, but also trying to kill the guy in the tower. I think that's about it. That was CT Inner Train. How to play that a bit, and how we played it 1 year ago. As I said now in the recap, it looks a bit different today. But yeah, things changes throughout time, and we might see double cult defense, triple yard cult defense soon again. Who knows? But I hope you got some ideas how to play it anyway, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. And yeah, that was kind of the it's not the fourth episode, it's the third episode. The fourth episode gonna come soon after Copenhagen Games, which I'm traveling to tomorrow. For comments, ideas, suggestions, whatsoever, you can visit me, email me, communicate with me in those kind of ways. The email once more is tocs@fnatic.com and facebook.com/karncs. So yeah, any question is appreciated, and if there are some really interesting questions, I will try to take it up in the next episode, the fourth one. So once more, thanks for watching, hope you liked it, and good luck.